Now, you want to say well spoken or well said, but he said something in that statement that has me concerned. He said, let's bring back those who are suspended. It doesn't matter the reason of the suspension. So what happens if there is a repeat of those activities that led to the suspension, which has now also led to the fracture of the party in Abia State?
Kalu, in his wisdom, should also do well as he can, as the spokesperson of the legislative arms or the lower house. He should do the best he can to ensure that the people meet up the expectation. As a leader of the party in the state, he is doing giving out his own directive as a leader of the party. So far, so good. Abia State has been known for bad government. So far, so good. Abia State has not been able to meet up the expectations of giving out the dividends of democracy. I want to call on our senior brother, Honorable Kalu, to think of how he can join hands and work with the existing or the incumbent governor of Abia State in the person of Alex Oti. If Kalu can be able to put his strength and then put the party, and then let's think of how we can be able to ignore or prepare for the next election, and then think of how we can be able to concentrate on governance at this moment, because that is what is expected of us. What the people of Abia State desire from the current government or administration is a good system of government, which people are happy that Oti or Alex Oti is doing his best. Within a short time, I met Kalu, and then went on a tour with him for a supervision of project monitoring, and then heard him speak, and then also attend a function alongside with him in Imo State, when we have the former MD of NDC, or former acting MD of NDC, in the person of Benejo Enuye, that he was invited to come and commission some project. I always want to notice that he is one of these persons that is a young, vibrant young man that could be able to bring up young people on the table. When the young when you have young leadership in power, we expect the young leaders to bring in other youth into the system. Because I was very much happy when I have opportunity of meeting him and seeing the portfolio he was holding in the House of Reps. I was very much happy that we actually have a young person that can attract other young people into the system. The people of Abia State, his constituency, should be happy to have him. And I think it is at the right time for him to be able to deliver the dividends of democracy, and then think of how he can use his legislative power to attract something meaningful and developing into the Abia State. He should use his influence as a legislative member and also a principal stakeholder in the House of Representatives to think of how he can work with the current government, be it APC or PDP or Labour Party. Labour Party is in the first place trying to be a leadership in Abia State, and the man, as we speak, the people of Abia State are very proud and very happy with him. So if he wants to work on an internal issue of his party, and some persons have been suspended based on one or two reasons that led to their suspension, well, according to the current president of Nigeria, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, he said politics is political. So possibly there is something political about the suspension, or if there was something deep about the suspension which led to the statement of Mr. President, politics is indeed political. So that means Kalu should have been able to look at the political aspect, or he's working based on the political aspect of the suspension, and that's why he's asking everybody to actually shift their sword and then think of how they can be able to bring all hands on decks. I am thinking that he's doing this because he wants to have a full force, and they want people to come out. Nobody should be aggrieved, because at this point in time, he doesn't want some persons to lose out from the party and then embrace the Labour Party system, because a lot of persons may want to work with the current administration, and whether they are suspended or they weren't suspended, they want to work with the current government, because that's what is supposed to be. After politics comes governance. That is supposed to be the expectation. So why are we not practicing that system, that after politics come governance? This is not time to look at the problem in APC. Because the problem in APC, how does it affect the people of Abia State positively?
Well, the deal here is, after politics comes governance. The Labour Party is in power in Abia State, and the governor is going about his business dutifully. But if the opposition are going to be the opposition, should they not galvanize to be the opposition? Should they not galvanize if they intend to criticize Alex Oti's activities or non-activities or maladministration. If you look across Nigeria, you look at the political parties, the two major political parties, in fact the three major political parties, that's Labour, PDP and APC, you find that they have these little internal squabbles almost across all states in the country. And if Benjamin Kalu, in his position as the deputy speaker, is coming to the state and saying, guys, let's be different, let's galvanize, so we can see how we can take Abia State from the Labour Party. Before Labour Party, it has been PDP all through. So if Labour Party is in power and they are, in quote, doing so well with Alex Oti as governor, should we not begin to strategize to give Abia people better in 2027? Is that not supposed to be the purpose of the party as an opposition in the state?
One of the duty of the party is to be a watchdog and to always do a wake-up call to the current government of Abia State. A wake-up call in the sense that, and also a watchdog in the sense that if the government or if the governor, Alex Oti, is actually deviating from the system of which he was supposed to govern the people, it is their duty to call him to order. Just like we also expect the Labour Party and the PDP government to call on the attention of Asiwaju Bola Ahmed to order if he's actually not doing the right thing. If he derail from the purpose of which is supposed to express government to the people, and he derail, he should be called to order. So Benjamin Kalu actually served two principal office in the House of Representatives. He was a former spokesperson in the House of Reps and currently still holding a principal office in the House of Representatives. The people of Abia State should be proud of his position. Not just the people of Abia State. Nigerians should be happy that we have a young-minded person like Benjamin Kalu in position. And what do we expect? He should be able to strive to ensure that youth are not just kept behind the carpet or swept behind the carpet, but rather the youth should be involved in a system of government. It is not just the party activities that we're looking at. At this point, we are beyond party politics. Nigeria should grow beyond party politics and then think of how to be able to attract meaningful development to the people. We can't be talking politics all the time. Politics has a season. Now we are not on the season or the season of politics. We are the season of governance. And what the people should expect is governance and total welfare. 2027 is still very much ahead. The year is too fresh. The year is too fresh to start governizing for 2027. What the people want to see is that the people at the grassroots level, the people at the community level wants to feel the impact of this government. So if you start by galvanizing support for a particular political party ahead of 2027, when we've not even finished we are not even up to how many months old. The party is not even up to 6. The current government is not even up to 6 months old in power, and you already galvanizing support. No, I don't have a problem if you want to put your structures in order. I don't have a problem if you want to put make sure that there is this divide and rule in your party is being talked about, or you actually work on them.